Right now, Senator Jeff Merkley is on the line with us. Merkley, MERKLEY.senate.gov, his website, and the Twitter at Jeff Merkley or at SendJeffMerkley. And Senator Merkley, welcome back to the program.
Well, it's great to be with you, and I'm sorry I was delayed taking care of that last vote there.
That's quite all right. Voting is good. It's like important stuff.
Well, recognize we are actually voting on judges where there's overwhelming support for the judge, but we're having to go through an excruciatingly slow process as these votes are slow-walked and a cloture vote is necessary. And this is just part of the ongoing effort to paralyze the Senate.
This is Mitch McConnell's, I'm going to drag this through the 36 hours because you haven't been Harry Rood changed the rules so that they couldn't just block it forever. So now isn't it 36 hours of total activity between votes or something like that?
So not quite, but it's been reduced. But it works like this: if you're having a debate on a judge on a Monday and you decide nobody has anything to say, let's vote. Instead of immediately voting, there's an objection to that vote. On Tuesday, you have to file a petition to say we want to have a vote to close debate. You can't vote on that petition until there's an intervening day. That takes you to Thursday. And now on district judges, we only need 2 hours of debate post-cloture. So you hold the vote on Thursday, have 2 hours of debate, and then everyone goes home to their home state for the weekend. So you basically one judge can be stretched out.
One judge a week, basically.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
They can be laid over the top of each other, as we're doing now, but it's a contest between trying to expedite things that should be taking no time and the effort of McConnell to slow it down instead of having real debates on the real issues affecting America.
Yeah, I refer to this as a Republican chaos strategy. They know that, and we saw this study from Mammoth University, 65 to 75% of all Americans have no idea which party controls Congress, either the House or the Senate or both. And therefore, but not, over 90% of Americans know that the president is a Democrat. And so therefore, if the Republicans, the minority who can filibuster in the Senate and the majority who control the House, if they can damage America by preventing legislation that would bring jobs back home, that would help, long-term unemployment, whatever, if they can actually hurt people, cause people pain, those people will blame the Democrats and the president for it. At least those people who don't know actually how it all works and how it runs. And they never get called on this. And, I have never seen a network news report about, for example, long-term unemployment that actually just comes right out and says one man, John Boehner, could simply put this to a vote in the House, and tomorrow morning you would have all these people, 2 million people, would have long-term unemployment benefits retroactive back to Christmas.
And thinking about that issue, this is a program, the emergency unemployment, that was developed under Bush. It was bipartisan. It said when there is high unemployment, the average time to get a job is longer, so we need a longer bridge for families. They don't end up in foreclosures. They don't end up getting thrown out of their homes. This was a bipartisan, logical piece of policy. And it's been turned into
I am convinced these guys are trying to cause pain for purely partisan purposes, and that's the most. I'm not asking your opinion on it. But I am strongly of the opinion that this is like evil. This is why they flip the stars upside down on the Republican logo, so that they're the satanic stars rather than the normal stars. But in any case, you with the Senate Democrats right now are working to address college affordability. We only have a minute or two left here. Tell us about this.
Well, this is an issue that really goes right to the heart of the success of our children, and right now they're looking at the fact that college has gone up in cost faster than anything else in our economy. The costs have, and therefore disproportionate to a working salary. And I live in a blue-collar community, same community I grew up in. My kids go to the high school. It is very clear that the potential for college debt to be a millstone around your neck and to be the concern about being trapped between high monthly loan payments and potentially modest salary is dissuading people from pursuing their dreams and their education. And that's just unacceptable. So we've got to do a bunch of things.
Yeah.
We've got to lower the cost of student loans, the interest rate. We certainly have to try to control and perhaps reduce tuition costs. We need to increase the Pell Grants, but we also need to look at other models. And I'm putting forward this idea, this pay-it-forward grant model to replace the Stafford loans.
Mm-hmm.
that could free people up from the concern of being trapped between modest wages and high loan payments, because your payments would be very low if your wages are low and substantial if your wages are substantial, but you wouldn't have to be worried about being trapped between those high payments and low wages.
It's a good step. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when college was free, before Reagan got a hold of California.